Simona Joe and Nadia Phillips. You're listening to the What's Up Radio Show here on 104.1 FM with my boy Stokely.
Yeah.
And we got Rahmat in here as well too.
Rahmat always so jiggy B.
Yeah.
Rahmat just a
Rahmat is a
guy.
good guy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rahmat.
Shout out Rahmat.
All right. Remember, we come with our segments. C with a T and Let Me Tell You.
Mm-hmm.
Cece?
I want to start off with my C with the T.
You want to start off?
Yeah.
Let me get mine out the way because yours is juicier.
All right.
But still mine good.
All right.
You're going to like this.
All right. Let me
Because
hear.
I just get things with you in mind. I just pick my topics with you in mind. Yeah.
Okay.
So according to the New York Times, listen to this. Rhino Poacher was killed by an elephant.
Oh, yeah.
And eaten by lions.
Wow.
This is not me talking. This is the New York Times. This is a credible, legitimate article. Do not come for me. All right? According to Christopher Millet, a man suspected of being a rhino poacher was killed last week by an elephant and his remains devoured by a pride of lions at South African Park. Rangers at the Kruger National Park and other searchers found only a human skull and a pair of pants on Friday. 4 of the dead man's accomplices were arrested, the authorities said. So the man's accomplices told his relatives that they had been in the park to poach rhinos on Tuesday night when he was killed by an elephant. A search party, including rangers on foot and members of the park's air wing, searched the area that was described by the family, but could not find the body because light was fading. Searchers found the remains on Thursday morning. A skull and a pair of pants.
Mm-hmm.
And
his common sense. They found that too?
Mm-hmm. They said that it was sad to see the daughters of the man mourning the loss of their fathers, and worse still, only being able to recover very little of his remains.
It's been a good week.
I figure like if you're killing animals and you get killed by animal, vigilante justice.
How I feel about Wendy Williams.
You know what I mean? Stop it.
Flick here.
Stop it. Yeah, we kind of just do the Kanye shrug to this and continue to eat our ice cream cone because we love animals.
Thank you. Next.
Stop poaching people.
Stop
Killing the animals for one again. Stop. Or if you don't stop, they will stop you. How about that?
Yeah. And I'm going to be cheering them on too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for you guys out there that are thinking of doing any illegal, nefarious activity, remember the animals are watching.
Write that down.
That was my Let Me Tell You.
And I loved it.
Where I shine information, light on information. You didn't know you need to know. You probably didn't even need to know that, but some of you probably did. So there. Now we got C with the T. Bring it, C.
We got C with the T now, guys. And my T for this week surrounds... We're going back to Nipsey's death, but it's really surrounding Kodak Black.
Oh, Lord.
Now, I know a lot of you young people out there love Kodak Black. I've been guilty, too, of jigging, to his music,
I did a busted down Millie rocking here, guys.
I understand. Yeah, you gotta go on my live and see it. But Kodak Black made some interesting comments this week, referring to Nipsey Hussle's wife, Lauren London. In the wake of Nipsey's death, Kodak was seen on his IG live speaking on. He said he's gonna give Lauren a year or so to mourn. He didn't get she a year to cry, but she's sweet, so he trying to game on that air.
Trying to shoot a shot.
Yeah, and you can hear one of his friends in the background saying, "Yo, Black, too soon.
He's
He's
bro.
like, what? You know what I mean? Like I'll be a good nigga for her. You know what I mean? Like, I'll be a good person for her, whatever. And he's like, no, it's too soon. Kodak Black thinks that everybody's being too insensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially the fact that he's getting a lot of backlash for it. People, radio stations have been taking his music off air.
Yes.
His likeness was removed from the Hip Hop Trap Museum in Atlanta.
Yes.
Which he turned and said he didn't tell him to put it there anyway. Like, Kodak Black is so childish.
He's so messy right now.
He's really
this is
childish.
The thing, right? We're in 2019, and I find like this is the time where you don't get away with these things anymore. Time and time again, media has shown us that you get swift repercussions for flying your mouth off like that.
Yeah, it was so disrespectful.
You know, I mean, his other label mates, like Tank from Atlantic Records, was like, you know, you need to check yourself.
Yeah.
Because this could stop your coin. This could stop your money.
Yes.
You know?
And he came out with a quick apology the next morning.
Well, Tank, I guess, appealed to him a little different because a lot of people approached him. We had
T.I.
We had the game as well, too. But their approach, I find, was a lot more aggressive than Tank's. And I think that after Tank's post is when we got that post of that apology from him, you know?
Yeah.
But a lot of like veterans in the industry were highly, highly, highly offended.
Yeah. It was insensitive, man.
Yeah.
It was disrespectful.
I mean, but isn't it something that people think about? Isn't that a thought that people have that
that's what people are saying?
He just vocalized?
Yeah. People are saying that the only problem is that it was caught on live. But if he said it otherwise, it would have been a big deal.
And I guess there are a lot of things like that in life.
Yeah.
So y'all need to check y'all social media usage. Where is his like PR? Yeah, like public relations. Like,
I don't think Kodak Black has PR. No, because if he had a PR,
he won't be taking a crap on his live. Have you ever seen him on his live, like in the bathroom?
He's in the bathroom on his live.
Taking a dump, dog.
Oh my goodness.
Bro, he's too intense. But he's funny though, because he told T.I., you only bad because nobody wants your ugly wife.
If you died. He's so out of pocket. But the fact that he's also really trying to have relations with young MA.
I meant to touch on that. Like, you said that he was speaking out of pocket this week. He's been speaking out of pocket for the entire month.
No, for his whole life.
I guess so.
For his whole life. Because apparently he's had problems with African-American women before.
Yes.
His preference is not the black woman. And he's made that very clear. And he's been disrespecting black women throughout his career. Yet, we still support him.
Kodak Black, write this down. You need PR. Remember, we're giving everyone notes today.
And you need to leave young Emmy alone. She is as much man as you are, friend. Okay? She will beat you up. Okay? She will beat you up. But his justification for it, did you hear his justification for it? She is a woman. She has a private part. So he does not understand how she does not want to lay with a man. That her private part is meant for a man. He doesn't understand her whole concept of being a woman and does not want to have a man.
Sounds like he needs a lot of mentoring. Tank, you sound like you need to hit him up.
But Kodak has a lot of young men following him and his ideals. And that's scary.
That's the scary part.
That's scary. That's really, really scary.
And that's why we need to take the initiatives to cancel these people.
Yeah.
Because they don't know the power that they wield.
Yeah.
And sometimes we got to pull them back. We got to pull the reins on certain people.
You do. But, you know, Kodak, like, the excuse people gave is that he's in his own world. You know, he's a kid. He came up from the streets and he knows his own world.
That excuse is getting old.
Very
because
old.
Because it's an old excuse, so it can't be an excuse anymore, if that makes any sense.
Correct.
It's too old to be an excuse now.
Correct.
Like, there needs to be some type of programming that you know how to deal in the real world, despite the fact that hip-hop has been around long enough that we should know how to, you know, fix up in that department.
If we're going to hold, my thing is also, if we're going to hold Kodak Black responsible or accountable, we got to hold a lot more of these hip-hop artists, rap artists accountable for the things they say and the things they do.
Is this the death of an era or a genre? If we make everyone hold accountability?
Yeah, and we're here on my live now, and I'm seeing a friend of mine, hi Dwayne, he's saying these young ones don't have respect nowadays. And I think that's a lot of what the people are saying in hip-hop. A lot of the young ones like Kodak and NBA Youngboy and all them, they're coming up with no respect for their elders, for women, for authority, for anything. And a lot of our young boys are, you know, molding themselves after these superstars. And it's scary. It's scary out there. But where do we draw the line in terms of, because at the end of the day, they're still human. We still have to allow them to be them.
And make their mistakes and learn from them.
Yeah. So what line, when do you draw the line and say, okay, well, now I'm at this level in my career. I really have an influence. I have to change now a lot of what I say or speak or, you know?
Mm-hmm.
At some point, I think you have to do that. But then how do you also be yourself?
Yeah.
Guys, let us know. Let us know what you think about this. Like, let us know how you feel. I know a lot of you guys out there like Kodak Black. Let me hear your comments.
And some of you out there may not even know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
Google him so that you could catch up.
Yeah.
We're actually going to be posting some of the articles as well that you can read and, you know, get a little bit more insight of what we talk about on these Wednesdays, you know?
Yeah.
But I think right now we're going to take a quick break. Please do not go anywhere unless you're just going for snacks.
And a pen and paper if you don't get it yet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But stay tuned. We'll be right back.